Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Mark Romero Music Podcast. Very excited to be sharing with you today and to continue with this theme of what we've been touching upon and what I featured upon in a recent video, which I'll link at the end of this, is that we are beginning to realize that we need to restore harmony to our energetic field to align ourselves with that divine magnificence, that divine unlimited potential, that divine power that's within each and every one of us, that we can begin to utilize it to heal our lives and expand our awareness and ultimately begin to become the conscious composers of our lives, not only recreating our own life experience, but actually beginning to realize that the out picture of the world that we see is actually an out picture of our own energetic field. And by changing our broadcast, by changing our resonance, we can begin to create and change and shape and shift the matrix around us into one that works, into one of alignment, peace, and joy. But in order for us to open to that potential, we must work upon our own selves in tuning the strings, the very facets of our lives. And today we wanted to start with one of my favorites. It's the E string, and it's all about energizing your health and your vitality. Your body is an amazing feedback vehicle. In fact, quite honestly, I believe it's the first feedback vehicle. You know, we get a sore knee, we get maybe a reoccurring problem with our eyes, maybe we start needing reading glasses, maybe we have an asthmatic condition that we're dealing with, or maybe arthritis is showing up as we move through our lives, or maybe we have something that's much more serious, much more disharmonious, but your body will begin to feed back and show you where it is that you're holding on to old thoughts, old beliefs, old unresolved trauma will eventually outpicture through your physical health and well-being. And if we want to tune that string, if we want to restore harmony to the E string, the health and vitality string of our life, we need to begin to take action to tune it, to actually begin to turn the key and to align it with that divine unlimited potential, once again, that is within each and every one of us. Now, you might ask the question, well, how in the heck do I do that? And that's a very good question. And probably it's the question that torments us more than any other question. How? Don't we always want to figure out things how? Well, I want to give you a very easy recipe, and I want to launch us into a little process, an opportunity for you to breathe and to tune into whatever disharmony you're experiencing in your body, and to begin to shift and move that energy behind it. And as a result, you can let go, you can release, you can dissipate what's no longer serving you. And to answer the question how is just to set an intention to do so. Set an intention to let go of what's no longer serving you. Set an intention to let go of that tight hamstring or that knee issue that you've been having. Let go of the perceptions that have been told to you, and to realize that through your intention, you can embed a frequency into the field. Basically, it's a command. It's like typing something into your Google search engine. Better knee. Hit enter. It puts the command out there. And then your job is to begin to listen. Your job is to begin to take action. Your job is to begin to feel. So number one, we set the intention to release and dissipate the energy behind the turbulence you're experiencing in your physical health and well-being. Number two is that we want to tune into that space. You know, we are masters of sweeping our stuff under the carpet and pretending it doesn't exist. It's going to arise somewhere. You know, my mom used to tell me when I was young, son, you sweep enough crap underneath the carpet, eventually it's going to burst out somewhere, and it will burst out somewhere in your health and your well-being. So what we want to begin to do is tune into the disharmony that we're experiencing and inquire with it. Feel into it. What is the emotion behind it? I guarantee you, behind every physical disharmony that you are experiencing right now in your life is a frequency of energy, at least one. Maybe you feel anger. Maybe you feel sadness. Maybe you feel powerless. Whatever it might be, have the courage and the commitment to feel into what's behind the disharmony. So we've set the intention to let it go. We're feeling into it. We're feeling it. We're breathing it out. We're letting it go. We're allowing that energy to move out of us. Like I said, we've all spent years sweeping stuff under the carpet, stuffing it down with foods, binge watching Netflix, doing the endless dopamine hit on Instagram or whatever it might be so that we don't have to feel. Feeling is so important. It's a frequency of energy, and you've been blessed with the ability to command energy. Set the intention, feel it, move it out, breathe it out, let it go, begin to release and to dissipate it. And a bonus step that you can actually take is to inquire with the disharmony that you're experiencing. Sit down and have a meditative experience with it. Take some deep breaths, close your mind, and ask your body, what are you trying to reveal to me? What are you bringing to my attention that I need to let go? What old belief, old perception of myself am I still holding on to that is disharmonious, disempowering in nature, that is now outpicturing through my body? What are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to reveal to me? And listen. Listen to what your body is whispering in your ear, or perhaps maybe even hollering. Your body will always be a feedback vehicle, kind of like those lights on the dashboard of your car. When it's time to change the oil, you don't cover it up with tape and pretend it doesn't exist. No, you go get the oil change. You release something old that's no longer serving you, and you bring in something new that's going to enrich your life, that's going to energize your body, your mind, and your spirit. So with that being said, I invite you just to take some nice deep breaths and to just bring your attention inward. Bring your attention to your body, to that place where you're experiencing disharmony. And I want you to imagine breathing these notes into that space. So let's say if your knee's bugging you, imagine breathing the notes into your knee, breathing them out, breathing them in, breathing them out, breathing them in, feeling what you feel, let it go. There's no right or wrong feelings or emotions or emotional frequencies. They just are energy. But remember, because you are divine in nature, you have the ability to command energy. And why not start in that place where all change and transformation comes from within our own selves and with our own energy. So that being said, I invite you just to take some nice deep breaths. Bringing your attention inward. Looking into that space. What do you feel? Sadness, anger, frustration. Set the intention. Breathe it out, let it go. Breathing in the notes. here to teach me? What are you here to reveal? Take another deep breath. Breathing deeply. You are an unlimited expression of life. And part of the challenge, part of the opportunity that we have here on the game board of planet Earth is to have an opportunity to deal with polarities, to deal with the highs and the lows, the lightness and the heaviness of the human experience. And we get to experience that with our own energy. So take the time to tune into your body. It contains an amazing amount of wisdom to reveal to you what it is that you need to let go in this continual process of life, of letting go of the pieces that aren't the truth of who and what you are, so that you can begin to not only reveal the divine masterpiece that's within you, but begin to live from that place and ultimately open up to the possibility that who you are, your expression, your energy matters. And when you tune the strings of your life, you begin to align yourself with that unlimited power that's within you to begin to really compose the life of your dreams and ultimately become a more powerful catalyst for positive change on the planet that we're all seeking. So it really is up to each and every one of us. At the end of this video, there's going to be a link to a full episode, a session I did a couple of weeks ago that'll take you through all the 6 strings. And then over the weeks ahead, I'm going to go through each of the strings. Next episode will be all about activating your prosperity string and strand because, hey, prosperity, opening to abundance, that's our true nature. And the only thing that gets in the way of us opening to that is our own self. It's our own beliefs around self-worth, about appreciation, about believing in the value of who and what we are, what it is that we bring forward. So I invite you to stay tuned to the next episode. It'll be out next week. And if you're interested in joining a sound sanctuary community, a place where you can come tune your strings on a monthly basis, there's a link in the description below. I invite you to click on it, check it out, see if it's something that resonates with you. And please feel free to leave your comments below. I answer all of my comments and would love to hear what showed up for you out of this little experience, what showed up for you out of this concept and idea that you have the ability to heal, transform, and transcend your life and align yourself with your unlimited potential and amazing beingness. Take care. Have a harmonious day.